fiercely on Peekaboo's journey. Peekaboo got a bigger litter box, but started eating hay elsewhere. Peekaboo's eyebrows began to grow fiercely, and Esther bonded with Peekaboo by smothering her with kisses, massage, and blowing on her fur. Oh yeah. Esther got another carpet, and Peekaboo made happy sounds. Peekaboo got groomed with a wet nap, and ate some treats on Esther's legs. Peekaboo stopped eating her hay house, and started eating it again to epic music. Peekaboo did more binkies and zoomies, but she ate more treats off Esther's legs.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Peekaboo's journey. This is week 7 and 8.
Finally here!
And today I just wanted to share how I've been disciplining Peekaboo, which also goes hand in hand with bunny proofing the house. But before we do that, I just wanted to share some updates I've made around the house, as well as some of Peekaboo's developments. As I mentioned in the last episode, we got another carpet for the TV area, and Peekaboo has just been loving it. She has been coming at all hours of the day.
Hello, dear. Come. Good girl. Good girl.
To the couch. Oh, you're so cute. Yeah. Come on.
Now she comes out midday, she comes out at dinner time, and we've just been loving it. And before she was hanging out right at the hallway, kind of just in between the TV area and the hallway.
Come on, sweetie, you can do it. Come on. Come on. What is she waiting for?
What you doing over there? You're so cute.
Look at her.
And now she's relocated just a little closer, right under the TV, so whenever we're watching TV we can also see her too, and it's so cute. I think she also likes the fireplace now that winter has come, and it's just been really cozy and nice for her to hang out there. Last night she was there eating her secret tropes for like a whole hour, just munching away. It was so funny. I didn't capture that, but I do have some other moments of her eating her secret tropes. She's still eating the big ones that come out. She doesn't eat the little small clusters yet, so I don't really know what's going on with that. I am going to take her to a vet soon for the first time, so I'm excited about that. Well, I'm a little stressed out, but it's going to be good to just talk to a vet and see if she needs any changes to her diet. I also have a little chair that I refurbished, and it's really short. It's kind of like a meditation chair, and I really want Peekaboo to sit up there, so she's gone up there a couple of times, but she really likes underneath this chair, and she likes to dig. So I got a polar fleece blanket because I heard that polar fleece is safe for bunnies, so I've been placing it over the carpet and underneath that chair so she can dig.
You're digging. Yeah, good girl. Dig, dig, dig.
We've also had a lot of visitors over the last few weeks, maybe like a dozen. We had a couple of small dinners, and Peekaboo was very scared of all of them, and she even stomped her hind legs at me once after like the 4th person came in to visit her.
I felt so bad.
But she was back to normal after they all left. But my best friend did visit a couple of weeks ago. Her name is Monica, and she is actually the first person that Peekaboo let pet. So I was very, very happy.
Peekaboo baby? Okay, she's in the cardboard box. She's so cute! She's tiny! Slow approach. That's my friend's photo baby. I know, it's meant for kittens. That's a good sign, she's not running away. It's okay, baby. Ooh, you know. She's coming to sniff you, that's new. It's okay. There you go. I love how you have all these toys just like the carpet. Oh my god, I know, right? That's exactly what I said. She loves them. It's okay, it's your favorite. Good girl. Oh, yeah, no, okay. It's okay. Oh. Don't be mad. You got her ears, though. Yeah, better. You know. It's so cute. So great. Good girl. So soft, right? Yeah. It's great. Good girl, honey. Hi. Good girl. Try the treats again. Go on, baby. Go on. Good girl. Yeah. She's examining it. She's like, "You trying to poison me, lady?" You're just sniffing it. She doesn't want it because it's all coming from me. Good girl. Watching. Good girl. Some of it. Okay, good. This is where she's gonna really like me. I'm like the fun ant. You're right. That's right. Eat all that candy. Amazing. Good girl. Not like that. Uh-oh.
She was still a little bit scared, but I think because I have done so much petting in the last few weeks, she was comfortable with receiving pets. But yeah, I'm just so happy that Peekaboo allowed somebody else aside from us to finally pet her. Also, I was a bit worried because the carpet that I got for her in her room is a bit hard or like thin, I guess. So I went and looked for a thick padding. It's about 1/8 of an inch. And the one that I got was a little bit oversized, which was perfect because after I cut it to size, I had just exactly enough to place underneath her hallway rug, which is also quite thin. So I'm really happy about that. And the other two carpets I got are a lot more fluffier, so I'm not worried about those. Also, I finally got a hair buster comb.
Can't believe it's finally here.
I have been trying to buy one on Amazon for over a month, but it was just so overpriced. It went from $14 to $50, and I deleted it out of my cart by accident. So I have been waiting, and it finally went down to $20. So I ordered one, and then it didn't come. So I ordered another one, and then that one also didn't come. They refunded me for both, and then finally the third time I ordered it, it finally arrived, but unfortunately it went up to $28, but
That is fine.
I'm just happy that I finally have the hair buster brush. I've tried it on her a couple of times. She didn't like it at first.
I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. Sniff it. Sniff it. First we go this way. It's not harmful. It feels nice.
Since I've been using the cotton glove, she really loves that glove when I pet her with it, so it calms her down, and I've been trying it with that, just her butt area, and she's just about ready to jump away all the time, but I've been able to kind of keep her a lot calmer. So I live in BC, Canada, and we just had our first snowfall today, and it was really beautiful, but because the temperature has dropped, I have been running the heat in her room at around 20 degrees, but I always leave the window open just a crack so she can get fresh air. But it has been pretty dry, so I decided I need to get her a humidifier. Just a mini one, but I didn't expect it to be this tiny, but it was a really tiny little humidifier, and I wasn't looking for one that looked like this, but I just happened to come across one that was pink and shaped like a bunny, and it's so cute. It has like these rose gold bunny ears, and rose gold is like my favorite metal ever. I mean, like, I'm always wearing rose gold. Anyway, I have been placing that behind the cage that is protecting her from the radiator. This cage is kind of driving me crazy. I don't really like the look of it, and it's clunky, and there's too much of it, so I'm going to figure out something else. I bought some crafts that are going to arrive soon, so hopefully I can just create a barrier that protects her from the radiator, and I can put her humidifier back there, and there's some cords back there from her warming blanket that she chewed up, and it's just great to hide behind there as well. Anyhow, Peekaboo has been really loving my pets lately, and it's been really nice because now I can like touch other parts of her face, and like I was just petting her cheek and I was curious what her mouth looked like, and oh my god, it is so cute. Her mouth is the cutest part of her whole entire body. It is so cute. But she doesn't let me touch her hind legs. She's really skittish about that. But yeah, I'm a little sad because the hair that's growing on her face and giving her those funny eyebrows, they've grown a little bit more, and I guess her adult fur is coming through. But I'm a little bit sad because the hair at the base of her head, it's so soft. It's the softest, most silky clunkiest thing you'll ever touch, but that's gonna be gone soon. But it'll be good because then it'll be thicker and I won't have to be so super delicate with her when I'm petting her there. So that'll be a good thing. And I'm also looking forward to seeing what Peekaboo will look like for the rest of her life when she becomes an adult. So I'm kind of curious to see how she's gonna look in a couple of months. Because I get down on my knees so many times a day to pet her, my knees have gotten so bruised and like I have to like throw a pillow down every time I go to pet her now because it's just
getting really bad down there.
I'm honestly considering getting knee pads for all the times that I have to get down on my knees to pet her. Anyways, I also splurged and got her bunch of stuff at this great store called the Green Bunny store. It's a Canadian store and they make a bunch of really cute treats and like chew toys. So I splurged and bought a bunch of stuff for her.
Oh, look at this! Oh my god! It's beautiful. She can chew this up and she can eat it. I can't remember what these are. Loofah pieces. Look, it's you. Are you excited?
She's really loving these pear-flavored loofahs. I didn't know bunnies could eat loofahs, but she's absolutely loving those, so I'm giving those to her every night before bed.
I forgot. We also did a photo shoot.
Okay, so because bunnies can't walk on hardwood, I have been trying to discipline Peekaboo and try to keep her on the carpet area because she's so curious and she really wants to explore the rest of the house. We don't have a huge house, but the whole thing is hardwood. So I've been trying to tell her no every time she steps off the carpet. Sometimes she listens to me, sometimes she doesn't, and there's times in the morning where she gets so excited and then she just runs right by me and she goes to the kitchen.
Hey! Come back. Come on. No. Go. Good girl. Good girl. Peekaboo. Come on, sweetie. Don't do it. Get back on that carpet. Stay. Oh. Come back. Go back. Good girl. Go back. Good girl. No. Come on. Stay on the mat. Good girl. Peekaboo, stay. Peekaboo. Oh, no. Go back. To the carpet. Good girl. Good girl. Now do me some binkies.
Finally, I just decided I'm going to just let her go wherever she wants to go because she just explores 1 or 2 times and then she's back on the carpet. So it's not enough, I think, to damage her paws. And I know she's just dying to explore the rest of the house every day. So yesterday, finally, we just let her explore and she was so happy. She tried to do binkies around the couch, but she couldn't do because it was slippery. So I have turned this house into a zoo again and laid down a bunch of mats and towels, but it looks terrible and I need to find another solution for this without buying more carpets. There's also a couple of corners around the house where she likes to dig and chew on the baseboards, so I have just covered them with clear packing tape. which is a great tip that I got from Morgan on Sincerely Cinnabon. She has this great video where she tests all these different methods to protect the floorboards, and
Who would have thought?
clear packing tape is the best and the cheapest form of protection. So I haven't put it all over the house. She's only interested in chewing corners, thank God. I've also got this amazing thing called gap blockers, and it's just a clear guard that you can place under your sofa or under the coffee table, which I've done. I just didn't want her hiding out under the couch. And I've seen some other bunny owners saying that they chew up under there, so I didn't want her chewing it up. Anyway, I left just a little crack in the corner of the sectional, and I should have covered it, but I was just thinking there's no way she can fit through that crack. It was like 1.5 inches. Anyway, one day I could hear this really weird sound, and I didn't know where Peekaboo was, and of course she was under the couch. I went a bit crazy trying to get her out, but she just would not come back out that little crack. So I got my boyfriend to come over, and he was trying to lift the couch, but it was just really complex because this is a sectional and you have to take it apart first before you lift it. So it became a nightmare. I couldn't film it because I was just in panic mode, but I just finally ripped off one of the gap blockers. It was so hard because the glue that they use is so strong, but I ripped it off, and then I had to scoop her out because she was basically stuck under there. It was really funny at one point and so cute. I wish I filmed that part, but anyway, after she got out, I picked her up and I held her. I don't know why I did that because she hates being picked up, but I was just so scared that she was under there for so long, and I hugged her, and she kind of just made this cute little crying sound like, oh my God, it just broke my heart. But I just had to take that moment to hug and kiss her, and it was so sweet. She just doesn't let me pick her up ever. Anyways, that was the drama. I highly recommend these gap blockers. They're really, really awesome, but just don't leave any holes, okay? Not even 1 inch. They can squeeze through, man. They're so tiny. So she was also chewing the hutch, underneath the hutch.
Peekaboo, what are you doing? What are you doing? Don't do that. Don't do it. Stop it.
So I also just put some clear packing tape under there as well. So I've been putting cord protectors on all of my electric devices that she can reach, but the cord protectors are pretty expensive. So I found a way to save it by folding the cords in on itself. If it's too thick, you'll have to get a thicker cord protector. So not only does it look cleaner and neater that way, it saves you money too. So that's a good little tip for you guys. So like I mentioned, Peekaboo was chewing on the cord for her heat pad, and it came already with a cord protector built into it, but it also had like this layer of plastic all around it. And one day I saw her chewing on it, and oh my God, I couldn't believe it because I couldn't find any of the pieces on the floor, which means she swallowed it. So I was like freaking out, Googling what to do, but I read that it would most likely just pass through her. So I was just waiting for her to poo, and I was like force feeding her a ton of hay. I was like, eat the hay, eat the hay. So she ate a bunch of hay, and then I just waited for her to poo. And I even mushed up a couple of the pellets to see if there was any black plastic in there, but I couldn't find it. Anyway, I'm sure she expelled it because she pooed like hundreds of pellets after that. That was a bit of an ordeal. So I also have 3 plants in the house. 2 of them are toxic to bunnies. One is the snake plant here, and it was kind of hanging over the edge, so I kind of tied it up so it sits up a little bit higher, but I might have to raise it once she grows up a little bit more. I also have a dumb cane, and dumb canes are toxic to, I think, children and animals. This plant is named Buddy. He is a member of our family. He's been with us forever. My sister gave him to me when he was just little, and she got him when he was just like a foot tall, and he's just exploded. He's so huge and so beautiful. So I
Can never get rid of Buddy.
but his leaves turn yellow when they fall, so I can tell when they're gonna fall. So I'm not too worried. I don't think she can reach up there anytime soon, but if she does, I'm going to put like a netting around the base so that she can't get into it. I also have a money plant, but I read that bunnies can actually eat those, so I'm not too worried about that. So the only other thing she was chewing on was my yoga mat, but I was able to catch her right away and tell her no.
No, no. Hey. No. 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 Hey. Peekaboo. Stop. No. No. Why do you want to chew up all the carpet right now? No. No. Why are you being so naughty? Why are you being so naughty?
So that's about it. I don't really have to discipline her much anymore. I'm not really worried about the rest of the wood furniture in the house. My dining table is teak and we have a ton of other wood furniture, but I'm always going to be there when she's in those areas, so I'm not too worried about that. And once again, because I've allowed her to free roam everywhere now, she is so distracted. Whenever it comes time to do her biggies and zoomies, she will come running down the hall and then get distracted and not continue on. So I don't think I'm gonna have much footage of her doing full full sequences, but maybe just a couple of zooms here and there.
Coming up next on Peekaboo's journey, a day in the life of Peekaboo. This has not been filmed yet, sorry.